Welcome back to the Optima Battery Fan Zone here at Long Beach for the pre-race show for the Pirelli World Challenge at Long Beach, presented by Kia. And Greg Kramer this is still Jeff Lepper, but we got a third guy here, and it is Brandon Davis. And Brandon, first of all, thanks for stopping by. As the only two-time winner here, obviously the Brandon Davis name carries a lot of weight here in the World Challenge paddock, certainly in the GT ranks, former GT champion as well. But you're here now with a program you haven't run at this track with before, bringing a fairly renowned mark into the series in the GTS category.
Yeah, I mean, we're really fortunate. I get to be here with Aston Martin in the GTS class. It's kind of a learning experience for us with the car never being here before and a new car in the series.
Right.
But the guys are doing a really good job, and I think really the best part of what we're doing here is that it's with TRG. These guys know how to win. They've been here before in other series with other makes, and so you have the great Aston Martin brand and really a great street car that turns into a great race car. So we're not quite at the front and where we want to be yet, but this is the first time out, and we're building each session. And the really exciting thing is that the best the car is going to be all weekend will be the race. And every session we've gotten faster, and that's something to look forward to.
And obviously it's a developmental deal. As you said, first time in, you got to dip your toe in the water, find out where you sit relative to the competition here. And one thing you are well aware of is the competition in Pirelli World Challenge GT is intense.
Yeah, it is. And with all the different makes and all the different brands and just great drivers, really in both classes, and get to have friends and come back and see my old friends and whatnot and run against them, which is always fun. But it's tough, and it's the difference is in the past we've run cars. It's been a well-sorted car that we've taken here a million times, and we'll make little tiny changes. And at this point, we're making big changes, and we're making big gains too. But it's a different process. And so the guys have done a great job at TRG, and Aston Martin's been great to work with, and hopefully we'll get there.
Now, I know the Aston Martin Vantage GT4 that you're racing right now, kind of feel a little James Bondish there, but there's a lot of other things going on with this series through the Racers Group and this car, as well as a one-make series and a chance to race this car pretty much everywhere across the country.
Yeah, I mean, the really great thing that they've done with the car is that they made it so that you can bring it into different series, World Challenge being one of them. There are some other ones out there. And the biggest thing, too, is that they're working on a one-make series for next year where you can pretty much drive the car that we're running here today in a one-make series and just come out and drive for the day and have some good racing. You get to be James Bond for the day, right? So who doesn't want that?
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I kind of ask you here, you're a two-time winner here, but even you were not able to repeat. Nobody has ever gone back-to-back here in either of the categories that are racing here this weekend. What do you think the odds are of Andy Pilgrim in GT or Jack Baldwin in GTS being able to be the first to ever do that?
Well, I mean, it's going to be tough. I think in both classes you have cars that are starting to stand out a little bit through practice, and they're not the guys that won last year. So, James has been fast in the Audi, and Andy Lee has been really fast in the Camaro. So, you're going to need Andy Pilgrim and Jack to really pull it out to get the win. And you never know. It's a street course; anything can happen. But right now, obviously, the pace has been shown by the Audi and the Camaro, and we'll see what happens during the race. But it is tough to repeat because you've got so many cars and they're all so tight. So we'll see.
Very quickly, what's your favorite corner here, and what's your diabolical corner here?
Favorite corner here would probably be, I think it's 5 coming back towards the pit lane because it comes a little bit off camber, which is it's kind of fun to manage the tires and be able to really get a good run through there. My least favorite is the hairpin coming on the front straightaway because I think we're going about 30 miles an hour, and it's like we're driving on a street and sitting at a stoplight pretty much.